Welcome to another episode of From the Script to the Screen, Fairy Tale Edition, episode 5 of 100 Year Quest is out now. So as always, you guys already know, gotta shout out the creator, Hiro Mashima. Gotta give a shout out to the artist, Atsuo Ueda. And gotta give a shout out to the studio, JC staff. Appreciate all parties involved. They cover chapters 16 to 18, finishing off volume 2. And if you guys remember, getting right into it, Fairy Tale was able to get the upper hand on the Diablos Members Guild. And you could technically call this round 2. They were technically having a pretty even battle, but we know some circumstances changed that, and that's why they ended up being prisoners on the ship. And so last week we saw Natsu get the upper hand on the armor dragon, and this week we see Urza get the upper hand on the blade dragon Kira. Because if you do remember, same thing, close quarter combat, they were pretty even, but she got the upper hand because she had magic and made Urza fall under her spell. But they decided to call it a truce for now, and we see that they want to prepare themselves better. Also adding to the fact that we know this white mage is also involved with the situation, and so they want to get more information either about her or from her directly. And speaking of the white mage, we also see her come into play because when the Fairy Tale members end up back at the town, we see that the water dragon appears to be out of control and he's starting to destroy the town. Again, off of last week, we saw that the white mage was captured by Fairy Tale and they're questioning her in this episode, but we see that officially there are 2 people sharing the same body, and we do know that the white mage is trying to get rid of strong magic, so it kind of ended up working up in her favor. The fact that she ends up right back at Fairy Tale, because it appears that she's gaining more control of the body, and that's what was holding her back before, because from a distance we see that she's also controlling the water dragon. And so definitely my favorite panel of the week. Throughout the series, we see how strong these dragons have been, and we know that when it comes to the elements, they have complete control over whatever their base is. And so the water dragon, true to his name, it was cool to see that he was able to take all the water from the area and basically have control of it. What exactly is he going to do with it? Time will tell, but it was a cool scene, and we do see that the Fairy Tale members are a little apprehensive about actually killing him, and they want to see if they could do things differently. Like I said, we know that Natsu can relate to the dragon because it reminds him of a Neil in a way, but we also see that he wants to change himself, and his assistant feels partially responsible because she was the one that sought out assistance from the white mage. And so we see her having a tearful plea to Natsu, and they're gonna try to see how they can do things. At the end of the episode, we do see just how powerful the white mage is because she's able to knock out everybody in the bar, and so her magic must be very formidable. Looking forward to seeing what she does next week. Like she said, another dot off the map, so we'll have to see what she means by that. But let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And to the manga readers, let me know if you guys are enjoying the adaptation. Till next time, peace.